Good morning, everyone. Today is day 7. It has been a week of my daily journal practice. And today's topic I wanted to talk about was being obsessed with productivity as a culture and society. And I want to talk about the problems that type A people suffer from and what to do with those problems. I was considering how hard it is for me to take a break. I, I make myself I make myself take breaks, but I was considering how I don't feel like I'm being productive and it hurts instead of viewing it as a recharge. I think when we can change our thought process from I'm being lazy because I'm resting to I'm recharging so I can be more powerful when I start up again, I think that transition will be very beneficial to our lives. I realize that there's two type of people in the world. There's the people that need the motivational quotes and the motivational stories to get their butts moving, get off the couch, push harder, push further, push through the pain. And those usually help. But the type A people that already do that because of whatever reason, they don't think they're enough. They have something to prove. They have something they want to get out into the world and leave their mark. Whatever's driving you as a type A person, you're not taught how to rest properly. And it sounds kind of, oh, good for you. You're so good and strong-willed that you have to try to rest. Good job. You have to try to not feel bad for taking a rest day or unplugging the computer for a little while and unplugging and learning how to just be. You have to do that. Oh, wouldn't it be nice? And there's not much sympathy for type A people that don't know how to turn off compared to type B people that just need a push getting going. Both of them are problems, but one gets sympathy from society and one does not. I struggle with needing to feel like I'm being productive. And for a long time, I viewed resting as being lazy and not being productive. And I learned that that's not true. I heard this story on one of the podcasts I listened to, and they were talking about how the man that's trying to move a rock, if he's trying to push it across the desert, and he spends the first however long it takes chiseling that rock into a circle compared to the man that just pushes the rock in whatever shape it came in, he will beat the other man across the desert because he did the work and he did the planning and preparation to make it easier. And I've realized that resting and rejuvenating and allowing yourself to recharge does the same thing. When you when you mindfully and when you mindfully take a break and you don't fill that time with things that zap your energy, you're going to be much more capable of handling the issues and the problems and the work that you're going to have to do when you're done resting. You can take time recharging. I've realized when I take a little time for myself every day, my relationships get better because I have taken time for myself, just a little bit, to decompress for the day. And then I can come back into my relationships being the person I want to be rather than the person that's worried about spending time with others because I'm not being very productive. I need to keep pushing. I need to keep working and leaving that work when I'm done with work and being okay being done with work and not worrying about it for when I'm going to work again and compartmentalizing it so that I can be present in whatever I'm doing and be recharged for the next bout of work that I'm about to do, the better my work becomes, the more I can get done in a shorter amount of time. I become more productive when I take those planned and thought out breaks so that I can de stress and I can work on the other areas of my life. But when I keep trying to push it and keep trying to push it to the point where all I'm doing is working and all I'm doing is trying to be productive instead of allowing myself to let off steam, and instead of allowing myself to reconnect with me and sit with that and figure out what I need and listen to my body, I don't get burnt out as much. I keep that passion, and I also don't let my work affect other areas of my life. It's a hard trap, and I still fall into it. But realizing that resting is productive and you're not doing nothing, you are resting compared to just pushing all the time until you physically can't go anymore. Your life's going to get better. My life has got better the more I've changed my thought process around rest and recovery. Recovery is a better word for me, and it was a good reframe into taking time for myself to let my body and my mind relax. And I come up with better ideas when I'm relaxed and have rested. I sleep better. My gym sessions are better. I feel better. I feel like I look better, and my brain works better when I take time to recover instead of keep pushing. I become more productive, and it's a counterintuitive thing until you realize that if you're going to go chop down a tree, you better spend time making sure that axe is sharp. And in this analogy, recovering and being rejuvenated by time off and de stressing, not worrying about that work, is you sharpening your axe for the next bout of work. And without it, you can still chop that tree. You can still chop that tree with a dull axe. You can. But it will be harder, it'll take you longer, and it'll be more exhaustive on your body and your mind. So spend time today sharpening your axe, whether that's mindfulness, whether that's taking care of your body, going for a walk in nature. Relax intentionally. Don't waste time. Relax intentionally. Recover. You want to find things that bring you back energy. For me, that's playing piano, hanging out with my family and friends, and doing mindfulness activities. A lot of the times that looks like Legos. I play some background music, something soft, peaceful, jazz, piano, something like that. And I just build Legos because it is something that I enjoy that brings energy back into my life. And it sharpens my axe for the next day. I know today's currently the weekend, and some people are going to feel like they need to continue to keep working and keep grinding. But take time today and this weekend to recharge yourself and sharpen your axe. And I promise your work will become more effective and you will get more done and be more productive because I know that's what you want. And counterintuitively, taking that rest will allow you to be more productive. And you'll also enjoy the process much, much more if you're chopping your tree with a sharpened axe rather than a dull blade. So sharpen your axe today and make sure you take care of yourself and the ones around you. Keep trying to make a difference. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.